Welcome to the October 20th, 2025 Commissioner meeting. Janet, would you like to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance?
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And if you can remain standing, Jaron Jackson will lead us in prayer.
Father, we thank you for another beautiful day. Thank you for your grace on our lives. Lord, we don't know all the challenges or opportunities that our neighbors have. Pray that you will help each of us to act with your kind of wisdom and compassion toward each other. We thank you, Lord, for harvest that's coming in, manufacturing that's taking place, service workers, salesmen, just all the wonderful ways that you provide for us. We ask, Lord, that you will provide safety for ourselves and our neighbors, that we will see your work in our lives and around our lives. For your glory. In Christ we pray.
Amen. Thank you, Jaron.
Thanks, Jared.
There are Title VI forms in the back corner by the door if you would like to fill one of those out and return it to the auditor's office. All right, up first, the review of the October 6th meeting minutes. I didn't see anything. Brian, did you?
The minutes look good to me. I'll make a motion to accept the October 6th minutes.
I'll second that motion. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
And those opposed, motion carries. Moving on to claims. Do you see anything?
Claims look good to me.
I didn't have any questions on claims. I'll make a motion to approve claims.
Second that.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. And those opposed, motion carries. Moving on to payroll for October 10th. Looks like we are in the amount of $410,427.65.
Payroll look good to me.
Yeah.
Didn't see anything.
No, I do appreciate
Twice.
the work from home stuff that's in there, just to keep an eye on.
And Myra's not even here to thank her.
I know, right? Yep. I do appreciate that, though.
I'll
So
make a motion to accept payroll.
I'll second that motion. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. And those opposed, motion carries. Todd Houck, Highway Department.
Morning, gentlemen.
Morning.
Since the last meeting we had, continue to do the maintenance projects, patching, roadsides, vegetation, grading roads, culvert replacements, sign maintenance. Bridge 63 on 120 East is open up to local traffic now, no restrictions.
Good.
I helped the town of Millhausen put in for CCMG for this call. I've got that completed and submitted. SC Construction has completed the additional work we contracted them to do. I think they moved out on Friday. They finished up Thursday evening. 350 West was paved this last week as well on the railroad damage. And I'm going to get some documents put together for Chad so he can mitigate with claims to try and get that paid for.
Okay, where's 350 West?
Out on bypass, Cropper
Oh.
Road.
I got you. Okay.
So we did a waterproof membrane on that bridge deck and then paved from the bridge deck all the way to Base Road.
Gotcha.
Just had annual fire extinguisher inspection completed by Corson. And I hired a new guy to replace the one that left. His name is Greg Nobby. So everybody's doing pretty good. Other than that, do you have anything for me?
Where are you at on preparations for this winter with obtaining any of your salt, sand, anything else that you would need?
The only thing we'd be getting geared up to be trying to bring in some sand and some salt.
Okay. Have you done any of that yet, or is it on order? Okay. When will you make those orders?
Well, it's a bid that is put in by the state. So I've already got my award. I bid 300 ton of salt. Because right now we don't have anything. We have a little bit in the bay mixed with sand and salt mix. I think we're getting the bays cleared out to start bringing in some sand. When Tim gets back, we'll talk about getting some salt on in.
Do you have any complaints or anything on the chip and seal?
I did not.
No phone calls or anything? Okay.
Had a few people that were wanting to know what was going on.
Okay.
Because we had to, on some of these gravel roads, we had to pave an approach coming from a paved road. So I had one call on 950 East, what they were doing. Other than that, I didn't get any phone calls.
Very good.
You have anything else, Brian?
I do not.
I don't either. Thank you,
Thanks,
Todd.
Todd.
Yep, you're welcome.
All right. Up next, we have Judge Day and Abby Harry, Court Services, for the JRAC opioid funds. Good morning.
So JRAC has continued to vet applications for opioid proceeds. I gave you a handout this morning that summarizes where we stand. Number one, that's what we originally received. Decatur County received $533,001. This year, 2025, we received an additional $21,701 and change. So the total amount that Decatur County has had available for opioid settlement is $554,702.98. Right is restricted and unrestricted balances. Restricted essentially means there needs to be a correlation between what you're granting this money to and opioid addiction. Most of everything we have presented to you has been restricted. We've had a little bit of unrestricted, but not much. Distributions to date, the JRAC served system awarded wellness court $13,000. That goes through salary. The administrator that has up supervised that program, so that is probably the most expensive program that we have. In Speranza, which is our email transitional building program here in the county, requested mortgage either off another 2 houses. I think this is the second one. So their work that was awarded. Ascension Recovery Services is basically our drug program here in the county. It goes with folks in probation, corrections, wellness support uses that program. The transition housing programs all use this, but this provides substance abuse treatment, charge, insurance. No one for that time. The Sheriff's Department asked for some unrestricted funds, which were awarded. That was a communication enhancement. So that's what's been distributed so far. We currently have $206,681.98 available. We have had several requests that we have used over. One of those is the ARC, which is one of our two main transitional housing programs. Requested money to purchase the van. Related, both these situations, transportation provider, that are licenses. There's a lot of places they go. Meetings, foremost outside of their own facility, job applications, transportation is vital. Through our meetings, we need it. So the $1,000 from the articles is less than what they asked for. They requested money for driver registration. And we felt like with these funds, the best bet is to apply the asset. Without the funds, we don't want to commit to something. So to assist them. Speranza's request, and these proposals have all been voted on by JRAC. They wanted to look at one as well. We looked at what we've already done. This was an opportunity to another entity that was matching funds. So we would give them 25,000, since they will receive 50. They have vehicles where the ARC does not. Vehicles are old, mileage. This would allow them to upgrade both a number of vehicles. This vote from JRAC was contingent upon them receiving matching funds. Tell us that they are available, that we have those funds as long as with that, that was it. The final two, all for one ministries, the coroner request. These are more programs, a lot for adults, a lot for treatment. This is more for adolescents. Abby's going to talk to you about the alternate ministries request.
The All for One Ministries is run out of the branch. What it is it's a mentorship program for 9th through 12th graders. They have volunteers that go into the schools. I believe they may even have some in St. Mary's or trying to get into St. Mary's, if I'm remembering correctly. But it's volunteers that help the children with whatever they need. And these are kids that are identified as some type of high risk, whether it's a high risk home situation, a high risk of becoming criminal justice involved youth. This is to hope to be that gap that stops them from continuing whatever behavior that the school is seeking. And the mentors that go in and speak with these children, they go through a certification process. They have to go through a classroom portion to be able to go and meet with these kids, where they learn the basics. And there's a curriculum that has been written and approved that they follow strictly. It does touch on substance abuse. While it's not fully substance abuse focused, it does touch on the dangers and things like that. But a lot of it focuses on know your self-esteem. Even some financial literacy, right, with the youth working, peer pressure, bullying, all just kind of things that our teens are dealing with.
I like that because, I mean, with so many of these different programs, we're trying to fix a problem that already started. And with targeting the youth there, we're being proactive before hopefully some of these other issues.
And I believe that we also did not give them the full amount that they requested as well. We gave them
Very good. I like that.
Right.
Yep. Yeah.
That's a better question.
I got in very late last night or this morning, so Remedy Live, I just
say enough good about it. When we were at our corner conference, we had them present to us what Living Live is basically. In a nutshell, they're gonna come in and please correct me if I'm wrong on any of this, but they're gonna come in and, partner with our schools and get some advertisements out in different various ways to get the kids, you know, to be aware that one pill can kill. That's all it takes, one pill. And I know that Allen County, a lot bigger county than us, a lot bigger town, they did it. They had marvelous success with it and highly promoted it. So it's something that I would really like to see our county get on board.
They have a really cool presentation. You can look it up, and it's
See Dr. Brandenburg's.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Dr. Brandenburg is the nicest
Yeah.
lady to ever work with me.
yeah,
He hit it on it.
yeah.
You can get onto YouTube
Yeah.
or onepillcankill.com, I believe, or and see exactly what they did. They utilized students from each school so that they feel like they have ownership in this. And I feel like it's a very solid program.
The county schools have already bought into it and have their kids go through the first half of so hoping we can get ready to get on board. I know Jeremiah, our juvenile, we understand a great connection with the schools on that. And we went and attended the South Decatur one, and it was a lot to see the numbers, and of the juveniles. South is a small school. It was very alarming to see those numbers. So I think getting some education in PSA, the public service announcements, we'll be playing on TV, well, obviously on the radio, and then we can see them get in there. We can have them in our office, the schools can get them or wherever else. But we can get it out to
Yeah.
Maybe possibly the movie theater.
Yes, for the.
If we impact, you know, one person, in my opinion, our money's been well spent. If you've ever dealt with anybody that's involved in this, succumb to an overdose or whatever, I feel like it's money well spent.
Yeah.
This 30,000 is based on all three schools. So if there is not, if all three schools do not participate, then
So do they come in and do like a convocation or a program at the school, and then it's just advertising PSAs?
That's, yeah, the guest school.
Actually, do they even do convocations anymore? Is that a thing?
they do it locally for each school, which North and South are already done theirs.
Okay.
Which South did theirs. But on top of that, it's a six-month program. Push out specific to kids. So everything is coded into the focuses on
Okay.
just so you guys know, overdose is for United States, 80% of deaths due to overdose, 70%
scary stuff.
Again, as Jeremy said, this is that prevention versus, it's proaction versus reaction.
Yep.
So I think that's something that definitely is worth looking into.
It's fantastic. I think that's a good thing. Have we seen the end of the distributions, Judge, for the opioid funds?
No, we have, if these are approved today, we'll have $71,681.
From the actual settlements? Is that,
Yes.
okay, so that's the end of the money that's coming in, or is there?
And unless there's more.
Oh, okay,
I would
okay.
say the first 10 years, I'm not sure how
Okay.
many years it goes, but
Okay,
you never
Yep.
know how much is coming
That's
in.
true.
Right, you don't
Yeah,
know your
that's true.
portion of that.
Yeah.
It's less and less.
yeah.
Right,
Okay.
right.
Yes, but it is the 18-year.
Window.
Okay,
Could be more, but as of today, it'll be 71,680.
good deal. Yep,
We'll have an executive session in November. There's a couple other groups that have requested funds that we will one with some questions. They are requesting that, and we want to sit down and talk about, try to even out the additional houses, office funds. We'll work that out. These are the ones that we're at.
very good. And you need us to go ahead and vote on these?
Yes.
Okay. I'll make a motion to go ahead and approve the distributions that have been made and the proposed.
I will second that.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. And those opposed? Motion carries. Thank you for your work.
Thank you.
Keep you posted.
All right.
We are still waiting on some bids on the annex snowplow request, and so we will put that off until our first meeting in November. We have one already. We're still waiting on two others to come in. Up next is Derek here from USI.
Yep.
Hey, Derek. How are you doing?
Over there.
USI Consultants, and you have been asked to participate in updating your ADA Title VI. We're working with the Field. It's asked us to put together, so since you guys are going to apologize for being a little late. I appreciate your work with us to get that in this week as we get this up, to get you guys eligible for all state or federal. So I have a couple copies of the contract.
I've got a printed copy, and I had looked over it last week. I didn't have any questions on it.
Yeah, I as well looked over it.
Yeah. I'll make a motion that we go ahead and approve the ADA authorization here.
I will second that motion.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. And those opposed? Motion carries.
Thanks, Derek.
Thanks, Derek. All right. We have VFW Veterans Day Parade, November 11th ceremony.
Yeah, they just reached out to me
Okay.
that typically on the south side of the square, after the parade, they do a little ceremony there, and just reaching out to us, making sure that's okay. That's something they do every year,
Okay.
and I said we would just put it on the topics as
Yeah, that's fun.
something that I'm assuming, I don't know the VFW, that's the, I guess the one that was parade on.
Mhm.
So,
Yep.
yeah, that was a topic that they
Okay.
asked, and I said that I would bring it up today.
Okay. I'll go ahead and make a motion that we approve that form.
I will second that.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. And those opposed? Motion carries. I guess I'll just give an update real quick on the Fairgrounds Community Building. Progress is coming along. And right now we're at a little bit of a stopping point simply because we're waiting on the stairs to get built. They're going to be fabricated out of metal, and we want to make sure that we get those in before the rest of the floor is poured with concrete. And then once that's done, the rest of the electrical wiring and conduit can be ran. And then the lighting can be hung, and then the rest of the floor will be poured. We're hammering out some of the details with our wonderful folks from IT, so that we can make sure that we have a technologically advanced but also very user-friendly system. The fundraising campaign, we're up to $460,000 now on the fundraising campaign. So we're moving right along with that project. Looks good. I think it's going to be a great facility for folks to use out there. We're ordering enough tables and chairs right now to sit 600 people. So we're going to hit our target number. If we reorganize it, we would be able to get well above the 600 in the community building with different style tables. But right now we're looking at round tables throughout the facility. So I think that's the latest update there. Brian, do you have anything?
I don't.
Doug, you got anything from the coroner's office? Charity? No? Bill, you got anything from the paper?
Think about acoustic panels.
Yeah. So the acoustic side of that is going to be more than likely the last thing that's done there, because we want to get everything done inside the facility, turn the speakers on and see what it sounds like. Once we do that, then we'll know. We aren't going to go in and do the acoustic side right now because we don't know what it's going to be like as a final product. So we'll definitely look at it because we want to make sure that we aren't dealing with echoes. Yep. Leanne?
Things been going well at dispatch. We put out 2 job offers this week.
Good deal.
Got several in training, but
Awesome. Ken?
Good morning. Just the only update I really have is, I think our van's got approved through the foundation, and I think I'll be picking that up this week.
Nice.
The last thing I'll be doing is working with one of the policies for the van use.
Yep.
Drivers for volunteers. Probably vet those, find out who they are, vet those driving habits that they may have. We're writing volunteers for that. Everything's moving along with it, and as soon as I get the other details, I'll get over to Christie.
What did you end up with? A vehicle?
It's a van. The Ford dealer gave us 50% off of it, so we didn't have to pay a whole lot. The foundation was able to cover the rest of it. So I was like, cool, that made it easy. So
Good.
It's
I think it's going to be
fantastic.
a great benefit to the veterans office. It's just, I want to make sure we're using it properly.
Very good. That's awesome. Sheriff, you have anything?
Couple things, you previously, with the replacement on square on that side, that is happening today, medical dispensary,
Yes.
hazard medical stores, breeding stuff.
Good.
Very good.
Very good. Do they provide additional training to come in to figure out how to operate it? And okay, good. And so we'll be able to get all of your staff, whether they're working days or nights, trained up on that.
Correct.
Good. Good. Abby, anything else from Core Services? No. Dr. Howell, you have anything?
Health department,
Mm-hmm. I think from yeah. And I talked with Sean earlier this morning. I think he's going to come to our commissioners meeting in November to discuss what the actual plan is and the implementation and all of that. So, yep. 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 Yes, sir. Yep.
On a personal level.
Chris?
are the new diamonds, are they close to being?
Yeah, so Diamond paint.
Great, great. The house that we're going to demolish, is the electric off in that house?
Electric.
The disconnect, is it disconnected?
It got sent back to us.
Okay. So, we had talked about possibly the fire department using it for training purposes. The electric needs to be disconnected prior to them doing any kind of, work in there. So, if you could let me know when that's disconnected, I can relay that information to the chief, and they could use it for training prior to it being demolished. Okay, all right, thank you.
Very good. Since Chris didn't brag on their success, I will for them. That Chris had sent us some information about the revenue that was generated from the ball diamonds this year. Their net profit, so after all of your labor and other expenses at the ball diamonds for this year, even though we haven't completed the year yet, is $102,778.96. So that's pretty fantastic.
Very good.
After labor, after expenses, that's amazing. So, and it's going to be better next year with more diamonds. So, very good. Mike, Gary, anything?
Been a busy week with a little sheltering issue Friday. We had to shelter some people stranded on the interstate.
Yeah.
Bus and finally got them on their way. Dealing with a little hazmat incident and some other things. It's been pretty busy.
And you did the sheltering up in St. Paul,
Yes,
and everything worked out there.
it was better than I had
Good.
expected it to go. We had just gotten it secured.
Yep.
Like a couple weeks
Yeah,
prior to that.
yeah.
And logistically speaking, that was the better place to be at
Good.
for that type of situation.
Perfect.
And it was a group of, church trip,
Hmm.
and they were outstanding people to host.
Good. Good.
Went very well.
That reminds me, one other thing that we're doing with the new building is we're prepping the new building to potentially also be some type of disaster preparedness facility, where we're going to have it wired in for a generator, and we're actually looking for a generator to be able to connect that to the building, so that if something were to happen, whether it's an ice storm or a tornado, and we need those facilities, it'll be able to be ran. So, yeah. Anything else? Janet, how's the clerk's office?
Clerk's office doing well. We recently lost a deputy clerk, so I had to fill that position. It's been marriage season, so we've been doing a limited number of marriage licenses. On the other hand, we've still been filing a lot of divorces. And, yeah, and the prosecutor's office has been very busy, keeping us very busy with filing a lot of divorces.
Good. That's great.
Goes well though.
Yeah, good. Anything from the
I do want
audience?
to say that we will be at Michigan City for a conference this week. We leave tomorrow as soon as we can get all the budget stuff done. There will be somebody in the office, but we do like to put out something that says we have limited services, just so we don't get inundated with feeds and things like that. But we will have the office open.
Good deal. Okay. Anything else from anybody else? No? All right, well, I would entertain a motion to recess.
So moved.
We are recessed.